using. Whoa. With. I am. Check your swag, sit up straight. I remembered. Track the boards. Logan, you ready? Okay. Your first step to solving scale drawing problems is to find the missing value. You're going to match all the units. Row 3, I need 1 pencil on paper. Then you're going to find the unit rate. After that is found, your last clue is to multiply by the information they give you. Whoa. Example 1, similar steps, and if you have a problem where it's a little bit fuzzy for you ending the aim and you're like, I don't really get that, or it was a little bit too confusing, you'll bet that I'll probably loop back around and have at least 1 or 2 repetition days, maybe even 3 fluency days for it. Today's the same steps, but just dealing with fractions. The whole idea is to set it up so you feel comfortable. We're adding on this layer though, so it should be slightly more difficult. Example 1 says the scale drawing for a barn is 1/2 inch to 4 feet. Box your scale, that's going to be your first clue. If a pole in the drawing measures 2 1/2 inches, how tall is the actual pole? What is the unit I'm actually looking for in this problem? I'm given this unit. What am I looking for, Logan?
You're looking for feet?
Yeah, if they give you inches, then that means I'm looking for feet. It goes on the top. Go over to what they do give you. What's our rate for this, Nora? And how would I set that up, Nora? What's on top? Good. Let's put that in red. Cool. Yesterday, we got to this point and we had to get to the first clue by doing something. What would I do? A test, a question, or a comment?
Can you simplify the rate ever instead of an equation?
Yes. What would I do from here, Logan?
I would not do unit rate. I would do the simpler route, and I would figure out what it is to times it to get to 1/2, which would be times 2.
Close. 1/2 times 2 is 1. I'd have to go more than that. If you're skilled with fractions and you can do that mentally, have at it after we get to the bronze. For today, I want you to find the unit rate method. The unit rate is 4 divided by 1/2. So let's set that up and see what we need to do. If you set up 4 divided by 1/2, that looks kind of funky because I don't have 2 fractions. I could make 4 a fraction though by putting a 1 under it. Once those are 2 fractions, you can keep flip and change. 4 over 1 times 2 over 1, which is the unit rate of what number, Chad? It's 8. Put that in the unit rate box. From here, I'm going to multiply the unit rate by the value down here for clue number 2. 8 times 2 1/2. That still looks kind of funky because it's a number by a mixed number. I need to make all fractions. 8 can be a fraction by 8 over 1. 2 1/2 can be an improper by getting mad. Multiply 2 times 2, add 1, bring the denominator. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Can I simplify from here, Logan voice? Lauren, 8 over 1 times 5 over 2, is that as simple as it gets? Sure. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 8 4 times, and you're left with 4 times 5 on the top. Your answer for this one should be 20 feet. Go to example 2. Alan made a scale drawing of his bedroom. In the drawing, 2 centimeters represent 7 meters. If the windows in the drawing are 1 and 11/14 centimeters apart, how many meters are the actual windows? Set it up. You can put your calculators down for now. If you need to get it for the bigger numbers when we do fractions, go ahead and pick it back up. Let's box our scale and circle what they give you. What amount am I looking for in this problem? Turn and talk 10 seconds. What is the unit I'm looking for? Go. Five, four, three, two, one. Sierra, am I looking for centimeters or meters? The meters is the one I'm looking for. Put that on top. You're given 1 and 11/14. Set up your unit rate for me, Kate. What number goes on top? 2 or 7? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what 2 times something is to get to 1 and 11/14, so I'm going to divide. And when I divide it, I get a fraction. You could get a decimal in the calculator, but if you have another fraction, you should not change it to a decimal. Keep it as a unit rate of 7 over 2. When you divide 7 by 2, you get a fraction. Keep it as 7 over 2. Take your unit rate and multiply it by 1 and 11/14. What is 1 and 11/14 as a improper fraction? Avery, did you get that already? 14 times 1 plus 11. Bring down the denominator. What did you get, Colton? 25 over 14 would work. 7 over 2 is brought down. And let's simplify it before we multiply. Those are big numbers. Hopefully we can cross cancel. What can I cancel for this one? Daniel? Yeah, 7 crosses out with 14. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Multiply across. 1 times 25. 2 times 2. The answer would be 25/4 meters. Could I make that into a mixed number? What is it, Mason?
I got 6 and 1/14.
6 and 1. Ooh. Instead of 1/14, it would be 2 times 2, which is 1/4.
Oh, right, it's 4.
I think you just mixed up the 14 and the 4. Cool. Final problem. The scale of Miguel's dollhouse is 1 inch equals 2 2/7 feet. Why does Miguel have a dollhouse? Because this is a real life story of a poor middle child who may have not been named Miguel, but was called Mr. McTee, and he was forced to play dollhouses with his 2 sisters because they didn't want to play football. So I did play dollhouse, and I had a military doll, so that made it better because he had like military pants and camo stuff, and he liked to like go adventure in the forest. So this is a dollhouse. But that being said, we're making it to scale, and this military figure is 1 2/5 inches long. How long that's his pants, very specific. How long are his pants in real life? This is such a weird problem. I read it yesterday and I was like, I don't know if they knew that I was into dollhouses with my sisters or not, but
You were in a dollhouse?
with my sisters, yeah, because they wouldn't play football or basketball theme. So all I had to do is camo dollhouse for them. What are you looking for? You don't know the feet. What's your scale? Set it up. 1 inch on the bottom, 2 2/7 on the top. Pause when you get to here. Could I use a different method than the unit rate to solve this problem? If I were to try to multiply 1 times a number to get to 1 2/5, could I do that? Daniel? You could take a shortcut for this problem. Instead of getting a unit rate, go ahead and multiply by 1 2/5 in the bottom. On the top, do the same. 2 2/7 times 1 2/5. 2 2/7 times 1 2/5. We got some work to do. Try to get your improper fractions from those two. 1 2 2/7. What fraction? Get mad, multiply, add, and take a denominator. Cameron, what's the improper for 2 2/7? 16/7. And what about 1 2/5, Cameron? Good. Can I cross cancel anything, Justice? 7 is canceling to 1, 7 to 1, and you get 16/5. This camo pants in real life is 16/5 feet. Could you make 16/5 a mixed number, Hadley? It is correct. 3 1/5 feet for his pants are. He's 6 feet tall.
What?
I may have the camo pants. This is real life. So the scale is 1 2/5 inches. His real life camo pants are 3 feet tall, like Mr. McAtee. My pants are about 3 feet, kind of, maybe 2 feet. Yeah.
How tall are you? Are you like how big is the doll?
I'm 6 feet tall. No, the doll is inches.
You're as tall as Silas.
My pants are 3 feet.
How big is
The doll is inches.